Good morning everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, April 27th, 2020. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Monday everyone. Here's a look at the daily chart of the ES. You'll notice again that the ES has remained within a very narrow range over the last 10 to plus sessions. This range again is one that has developed between 2,700 and almost 2,900 here. Very narrow range, 167 points over the last 9 days and perhaps even 10 days. And again, you can see down here the compression signal that we're seeing. Most of the time when you get something like that, you tend to see very significant expansion very soon, and it could happen over the course of 1 to 2 weeks. We had a signal here that compressed, and you can see the expansion that occurred out of that signal. Now we're compressed again. Are we going to see another wave up? Do we fail at 2,900 and see a wave down? Again, we got to take in consideration the fact that when you have a narrow range like this, the first breakout can oftentimes be a false one, and a move in the opposite direction can occur. So right now we are seeing, again, compression with the price at the top end of the range. It is above previous session's highs here, and developing a very narrow range in the intraday time frame. Keep an eye on 2865 up. Above that zone opens up a reach for 2,900. Failure to hold 2840 would open up a bit of weakness back toward the previous session's close price and perhaps a bit lower. So we'll continue to watch that on an intraday basis there. If you take a look at the NQ, this one is consolidating just above the previous session's highs. You also have the previous week's high right there as well. So this is the previous week's high price right there, and we are consolidating just above it. Very narrow range. That's basically developed from 8840 up to about 8900. So a narrow 60-point range there. Very narrow since last night, really. And if there's a failure to hold 8840, that opens up a move back to 8760 and perhaps even lower. So again, that's going to be an interesting zone to continue to watch. Previous week's high, a failure there could open up a rotation back down. If price can continue to hold 8840s, we likely continue to stretch toward the previous month's high, which we just missed at around 9K. Let's take a look now at crude oil. Now this one is dropping significantly out of the gate. We saw a breakout in the previous session, very narrow inside range the previous day. In the trading room, we knew that a significant breakout could be ahead, and here today, down nearly 25% right there, a significant sell-off. We got the breakdown, and this thing is down $4, and that is about average range right now. Its average range over the last 10 sessions has been about 448. We're at 440 right now and counting. On a 5-day range basis, it's 6.79 points of range. This was a huge culprit right there, obviously. But we continue to see significant movement with a downward bias. Overall, if there's a failure to get back above 15s anytime soon, we continue to trail lower here until proven otherwise. All right, let's take a look lastly at gold futures. You'll notice here with gold futures, we're consolidating right now. A narrow 3-day range. If we want to quantify that real quickly here, we take our PivotBoss advanced ADR indicator, drop it down to 3, and that'll give us this quantification right there. You can see that is a very narrow compression, 38.8 points, 47% of average. It's below the bottom red dot, which suggests it's compressed compared to normal, like this one, and you tend to see expansion out of that soon. So again, the overall direction remains up. We talked before about a pullback into 1700, providing a potential bounce for a move into 1800 and perhaps as high as 1831, the next upside target. Since we had this significant rejection and move up, I mentioned watch for a push below 2-day lows. That could provide a rejection opportunity to continue higher. So right now, again, even if price were to dip below 1725, that could provide a trap opportunity for a rally back higher. So anything below 1725 could be a bounce for a continuation toward 1800 and beyond. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out the rest of the session and the week. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.